Nearly 4 years after the Robb Elementary School massacre, accountability moves into a courtroom. On Monday, a former Uvalde school police officer goes on trial, accused of failing to act while children were under fire.
Adrian Gonzalez faces 29 felony counts of child endangerment. He's the first officer in Texas history to face such charges related to a mass shooting. KENS 5's Alicia Nieves joins us now. So, Alicia, what can we expect on Monday?
Jury selection will begin Monday in Corpus Christi. Nueces County officials say they're preparing for increased security, while families of the victims say they're preparing to relive the worst day of their lives, all in the hope of accountability.
Monday, the process to seat a jury begins in Corpus Christi for a trial that could redefine police accountability in Texas. Former Uvalde CISD police officer Adrian Gonzalez faces 29 felony counts of abandoning or endangering a child, accused of failing to act while children were trapped with a gunman inside Robb Elementary. The case was moved to Nueces County after the defense argued it would be difficult to seat an impartial jury in Uvalde.
We have a very comprehensive plan in place, and we will keep everybody safe.
The trial puts renewed focus on the 77 minutes between the gunman entering the school and law enforcement storming the classroom. Investigators allege Gonzalez was among the first officers inside the building, but did not engage the shooter or move toward the classrooms despite active shooter training.
Clearly, Uvalde failed at the most basic level of an active shooter response, which is to go and eliminate the threat immediately.
For families, this trial marks the first real test of accountability.
Anxious, nervous, angry, probably every emotion you can think of.
Jesse Rizzo's niece, Jackie Cázares, was one of the 19 children killed. He says families are preparing for the emotional toll by leaning on each other.
And we talk and we cry, we get angry.
Gonzalez has pleaded not guilty. Legal analysts say jurors will have to decide whether inaction can rise to the level of a crime.
Falling short of the mark is not a crime. Even being a coward is not a crime.
Prosecutors argue the question is whether that failure placed children in danger, a decision jurors will weigh.
The pain that we may feel as a family or as a parent is nowhere near that child felt that pain of knowing that there were officers outside that door that failed him that day.
Gonzalez has pleaded not guilty. This is the first criminal trial tied to the law enforcement response in Uvalde. Former school police chief Pete Arredondo also faces charges, though his trial has not yet been scheduled. Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.
Thank you, Alicia. And of course, KENS 5 will have full coverage of the Uvalde officer trial beginning on Monday. You can follow the trial on air, online, and streaming on KENS 5 Plus.